Welcome to the Wealth Matters podcast, where investors come together to better understand how to build passive cash flow and create generational wealth without all the confusing mumbo-jumbo. Here's your host and co-author of Amazon #1 bestseller, Alpesh Parmar.
Today, I want to talk about how to secure your crypto assets. This is Monday edition of Wealth Matters podcast, and I have been talking a lot about cryptos and bitcoins because I'm focusing a lot on cryptos nowadays. Of course, I still have my real estate investments and real estate deals, which is what I love. But because of the crypto mining opportunities which are available right now, which gives me same benefits as a real estate deal, one that is cash flow, and second, there are tax benefits. So this is why I'm also trying to educate everyone on what's out there in the crypto world. And one of the things a lot of you asked me about, how do you make your crypto secure? There are some things I'll go through which will also apply to other websites as well. And then, of course, I'll talk about different ways to secure your cryptos. So there are so many ways to own cryptos. The very first and foremost is you start with a crypto exchange like Coinbase, Binance, FTX, KuCoin, Kraken, Get.io, and many, many more similar. And if you want to earn interest, then there is BlockFi to Gemini to Voyager, Celsius, and Nexo.io. So these are again all different exchanges. So one thing to learn it, because they are easier to use and they are always available. I use exchanges for a little bit, but I try to move most of my coins to a wallet and we'll get there as well. But the exchanges means they are always available. They are on the internet, so it's easier. So to get an exchange hacked, there was a Mount Gox exchange which was hacked, I think about in 2013 or 2016. I may be wrong on the year, but a lot of people lost their cryptos during that hack. And then a lot of these exchanges at that time did not have any kind of insurance. And even right now, most of these exchanges do not have enough insurance to cover any kind of hacking attack, and which will keep happening, which happened to Pentagon. Equifax was hacked. So if companies like those can be hacked, then of course any exchange could be hacked too. So whenever you are on exchange, very, very important is to set up, first thing is set up two-factor authentication. It's called 2FA. Use a Microsoft Authenticator, Google Authenticator, or any of the similar app to set up two-factor authentication. I did not mention SMS as one of the two-factor authentication because look up something called SIM swap. People can call AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon and swap the SIM out on a new phone, and now they can receive your OTP code on their phone. So this is why I do not prefer the SMS route. So when you set up two-factor authentication, what that means is you have to provide your username and password. And then the second is you have to provide randomly generated number as well to log in on your account. So this way your accounts are secure, and I highly recommend not just for crypto exchanges, but for all your bank accounts as well, set up two-factor authentication, 2FA. Once that is done, the second thing you want to remember is to not use same passwords. It's very simple. Don't use same passwords on different crypto exchanges, and actually do not use same password on any of the website. But there is a reason why they give you password. You don't want to use it. So use an app like 1Password or LastPass, which is what I use. It will generate random long password which you cannot remember, and it's unique. It makes sure that it's unique. So that way you don't have to worry about it. if you can, don't use apps or load apps of the different exchanges on your phone, because once you have your phone with you and then also your authenticator app is on your phone, you lose your phone, and somehow if someone gets access to your data, they can pretty much very easily log into your exchange. So yeah, don't do that. Again, make sure always, and if you can, on the crypto website, sometimes they allow you to create separate logins for on crypto exchanges, right? So one is admin account and another one is an user account. So this way you can also uh, bifurcate admin and user account. And definitely do not log in on any crypto exchanges on public Wi-Fi. It's a strict no-no. Actually, don't log into anywhere, and don't store your passwords in computer or phone. Yeah, I do use LastPass or something, but even then, uh, you will have to log into LastPass or one password to access my passwords. But once you have that two-factor authentication, it makes it hard. Of course, it's still not impossible. And always, this is why I don't use just one exchange. I use multiple exchanges for different cryptocurrencies. So that way, my coins are diversified. And again, as I said, I don't keep a lot of them on the exchanges as well. So these are some of the things I could think of regarding how you can make sure that your cryptos are secure on a crypto exchange. I mentioned about exchanges, I should have said those are called CEX, centralized exchange. So that means it's centralized. You have to provide some kind of KYC, and they are available on the internet all the time, right? And there is someone watching over. Then there is something called DEX, decentralized exchanges, and that means there is a governing body, but it's not available. You don't have to create an account, you don't have to remember a password or something, because you connect your wallet to it. So that this is where we are moving into a wallet world. So now we are saying that exchanges are where pretty much unsecure, and you don't actually fully own all your cryptos once they are in exchanges, because you don't have the private key. So the second best thing is it's called wallet. It's like your own wallet you have in your pocket. Same way you can have the wallet be installed on your computer as a browser extension, or even as a software app, or on your phone. Some of the best known wallets are MetaMask and Trust Wallet. I use both of them. They are one of the widely accepted or widely used wallet, and you can then use those wallets to basically you move the currency you bought on centralized exchanges like Binance or Kraken, and move those over to your software wallet like MetaMask or Trust Wallet, and then you are able to log into a decentralized exchange like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, 1inch, Matcha Exchange, etc. And you can then also swap out different currencies there. Now, basically, once the currency is out of exchange into your wallet, you own that. You have the private key. So, very important thing to remember, there is a public key which you can share with people, that this is what people can use to send money to you or currency to you, or if you want to transfer from your Coinbase account, you use that public key to transfer. And there is private key which you and only you should know about it, or maybe of course your spouse. But the idea is that private key, never ever, if someone pings you, someone asks you for it, someone try, if you are got in trouble or you can't find your cryptos, do not ever share your private key or something called seed phrase. Seed phrase means they can also recreate your wallet on their computer. So that's the software wallet portion. I love software wallet as well. But again, software wallet is another thing which is connected to internet as well. Yes, you have to log in, etc. But it's connected to internet, so that's why it's also called hot wallet. Hot means it's connected to or linked to the internet. So then we can move on to something called cold wallet. What cold wallet means is that something like what I was mentioning earlier, or I was showing, it's laser nano X or laser nano, or Trezor. Those are some of the companies which make hardware wallets, and I'm actually opening it for you guys. This is how it looks, and it's basically like an USB key. You can actually make your own using an USB if you are smart, and if you are not dumb like me, let me put it this way. But this is pretty cool. So once it's moved to this, unless I connect the key to my computer uh, or, or to my phone, my bitcoins or cryptos or anything else is right here. No one can just steal it, but of course it has also its cons, right? If you lose this, you lost all your bitcoins or any all other cryptos, right? If you forget any password for this particular hot wallet, sorry, cold wallet, then also you lose all your currencies. So there's also pros and cons for every method. I think you should combine all of them, and the more cryptos you own or more diversified you try to, it's going to get complicated, right? With the, let's say you have five accounts in different exchanges, you have software wallet like MetaMask and Trust Wallet, and then you have Ledger or Trezor, then it gets pretty complicated. There is something also called, another cold wallet is a paper wallet. You just write down all your keys and everything on the paper. That's another way to keep all your cryptos pretty much. So that's where you prepare. There are certain paper wallets company as well, where you store all your seed phrase for your wallets. So these are some of the things I could think of. I'm trying to think some more ideas around security as well. Another thing I remembered was hot wallets, like the wallets, as I mentioned, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, etc., are a great choice for trading and micropayments, right? If you're planning to trade often, you might need a hot wallet for performing quick transaction. For those who are new to cryptocurrency, it's a good idea to set up a free hot wallet, right? And keep some of your coins off the exchange sites. On the other hand, cold wallets are the best choice for long-term hodling investment. Although it's expensive, sooner or later you will see the need to have a secure cold storage to protect your crypto assets from both physical and virtual theft. If you are serious about cryptocurrency, just like myself, you will need a hot wallet for trading on exchanges and a cold wallet for long-term investment. And if possible, don't store a lot of money on exchanges. Keep your private keys safe. Buy a hardware wallet directly from the official supplier. I bought it from Ledger website, not even from Amazon, even though I trust Amazon, because sometimes the third parties, if someone else is selling, they can put another virus on another phishing software. Because when you connect your Ledger or whatsoever, your computer may be already connected to Wi-Fi, right? Use only trusted hardware wallets with PIN or password protection as well. So these are some of the things. Please let me know what you think of this episode. I would highly recommend to subscribe and like this video, and let me know what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for listening to the Wealth Matters podcast. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a 5-star rating on iTunes so others can enjoy the show too. Have a great week and happy investing!